And I find that there is so many things, okay, there are so many things that we can actually take from martial arts and apply into business. Okay, but in no way I'm suggesting that if your prospect refuses to buy from you, you should karate chop the person. Okay, in no way I'm saying that, disclaimer. Okay, so actually, what is it that from martial arts we can apply? And that's why I named the title as KO the closing. Okay, how can you go and KO the closing? Because from my research, my discovery, I find that this is a model that has helped me to actually do what I do. And when I have, in this position right now, I am actually able to go around and talk to good agency leaders, successful people, and I ask them, I interview them. What are the things that you do really well? What are the things that make you very successful? And I walk away with a lot of best practices. These are the practices that the super successful agency leaders, they practice and they make it into an art. So let's start first with the first one, which is on mastering the foundation. Let's talk about the foundation. Now in martial arts, foundation is so important, right? Martial arts is so important, the foundation. So right now, I would like to ask again, okay, I know one of my friends here, you have got Taekwondo. Okay, you have Taekwondo. Anyone else here have got martial art background one? What did you learn? Taekwondo also. What did you learn, John? Tai Chi. Oh, Wing Chun Kun. Okay, Wing Chun Kun. Oh, Yip Man there, right? Yip Man is there. Okay, now I would like to ask someone, a volunteer, okay, any volunteer with no martial art background one. I want to expose you to martial art a bit. Any volunteer? Volunteer. Anyone? Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Anyone? Just come. All right, okay, let's give him an applause. What's your name, sir? Max. Okay, Max, you have never learned martial art before? No. Okay, so now Max, all right, can you stand in front here, face the audience? Yep. Okay, Max, I want you to imagine that you're going to fight right now, and I want you to put a fighting position.
Fighting position?
Like if someone is going to fight with you, how do you stand? Okay, this one is the fighting position, all right? Now, Max, I want you to throw, you are left-hander, is it? Are you a left-hander? No. But very interesting because you stand in a southpaw position, right? Okay, fine. Can you throw a punch with your left hand? Okay, all right. Now, my Taekwondo friend, how powerful do you think that punch is? Wow, shake the head. The body language immediately say, no need to say. All right, now I want you to convince him. I want you to throw a really powerful punch, your most powerful punch.
Most powerful punch.
Okay, can you hear the there? Okay, you can hear the I can stand here. I want to tell you one thing. Where does the foot come from? The foot came from the shirt. Okay, the foot actually came from the shirt. It's not the muscle. Any martial artist will tell you that. You see, when you go for karate competition, when you hear and all that, right? In TV, it's called sound effect. In real life, it is because of the shirt. The thicker it is, the louder the sound. Alright, so that is the effect. But, okay, I want to ask. Okay, you have learned Taekwondo also, right? Just now, when you see the punch that he throw, can he hurt anyone? Not really. Ayo. Painful or not?
No, that that's anybody.
Oh, okay. Alright. Now, it doesn't hurt people. It won't hurt people. Okay? I say bulat-bulat lah. Alright? Why? I'm going to explain a bit why lah. You see, whenever we punches, which area did he use to throw a punch? The shoulder. The punch came from the shoulder. Okay? Now, when I first started, alright, I went into a gym and I was very nakal. Okay? I immediately take a boxing bag, okay, what they call boxing glove, and I went there and I just go and throw the punch to this boxing bag. Sapao, I can throw the punch. The moment I throw the punch, guess what? My shoulder popped. Okay, the moment I throw it, pop already. Why? Because moral of the story is never go and throw a punch at a boxing bag if you don't know how to do it. It's very, very dangerous. So later I discovered something, and which is to throw a really good punch, you must understand the core, the power of the core. And how does that relate to our business? Okay, so I promise you I'm going to share with you how to throw a good punch, right? Okay. So this is what you do. When you stand, okay, can you stand like me? The other side. There. You stand like me. Okay, you stand like me. And when you do, I want you to swing the hips. Swing the hips. Look. No. See, the hips. That's right. One more time. Okay. Not like this. Okay. Swing the hips. Right? Hips is the starting. So in other words, when you throw the punch, you don't throw it up here. You actually throw it like that. Okay? You actually throw it like that. Now that is where the source of power is from. The hips. So what you do every day is, every morning, you just go. Okay, every day you do it a few thousand times, I guarantee you your punch will be very powerful. Yes, right now the key question then is, how do I apply the core to business? Okay, what is the core? Alright, now anytime when we run away from the core, okay, we ended up powerless. We don't have as much power as we want. We don't have as much power as we can actually produce. Now in insurance line, I find that the core is always the basic of what we do. Okay, which is, in our case, the most basic one is our sales cycle, right? Our sales cycle is the most basic one. And in the sales cycle, we have a few steps. We have, what do we have in the sales cycle? Start with prospecting. And from the prospecting, you move on to the approach. And then you move on to the presentation, closing, and referral. Okay. Now, in my experience, interviewing a lot of agents and talk to them and all that, right? Anytime an agent discover that their business has plateaued, in other words, they start and then after that get stuck somewhere, alright? Kadang-kadang business kita macam stuck, sudah terkandas sudah kan, tidak ada meningkat lagi. When I interview them, right, without fail, it is definitely a case of one of two things. Number one, either prospecting got problem, or number two, either they don't do referral. Okay, these are the two things that most generally happen all the time. Now, these are the core of what we do. Anytime when we actually forget the core or the basic or the fundamental of doing this business, it will definitely affect our business. Okay, it will affect the growth of our business. Now, a lot of agents, especially when their business is stuck, people start to look for one thing. I want new idea. Can you give me new idea? I'm looking for new idea how to grow my business. Well, new ideas are good. New ideas are very important. But I would like to suggest one thing. Number one, anytime when your business actually you feel it's slowing down or when your business has stuck somewhere already, okay, the first thing to look for is not a new idea. The first thing is to look for is go back to the basic and see which part of the basic did I forget to do already. Okay, it's always back to basics. Why is it important to go back to basics? Because number one, when your business has slowed down already, what is missing is momentum. In order to apply a new idea, you need to have the momentum behind to push that new idea across so that you can make it work. And how do you push that new idea across if the momentum is not there? So always go back to the basic and examine. Now, some of the questions that we can ask ourselves is this. Previously, when my business is growing very fast, how many prospects do I meet every week? Right now, it's slowing down. Did the number of prospects slow down? Okay, become lesser? Those are already clues that can tell us how our business is doing. Is it going uphill or is it stagnating? Adakah ianya macam begitu sahaja? Go back to the basics all the time. And whenever we go back to the basics, then it becomes a case whereby we know what to solve, we know what to handle.